Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Niranjan Singh and today we are going to see about the overview of RabbitMQ. As you all know, previously we have covered messaging queue, introductions of messaging and why we are using messaging queue. If you haven't watched that video, please link are given in description. You can watch that video and then come to this video so that it's easy for understand and it's easy for you to sync with this series. Okay. So as you all know, we are making the series of messaging queue to understand the flow and the why we are using messaging queue and how to use the messaging queues. Okay. So yeah, so I think today is like the theory part. Basically, we are covering the theory like what is RabbitMQ and the terms like producer, what is producer, consumer, and other terms. Also, we are going to cover this series so that it's very easy for you to understand when we are going for practical sessions. Okay, so yeah, so in next session we are going to cover installations of RabbitMQ, GUI of RabbitMQ, and creating. So basically all that things are practical sessions. So today we are going to cover this theoretical session to understand the concept of the RabbitMQ. Here we are going to cover the basic like workflow of the RabbitMQ, how the RabbitMQ is working. Okay. So yeah, so if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all my notifications. Um, so let's start with RabbitMQ. So yeah, so what is RabbitMQ? So like so any like messaging queue like Kafka, ActiveMQ, RabbitMQ. So all are like message brokers. So if you have don't confused, okay, if someone is told you like which message broker you are using, so you can say like I'm using RabbitMQ, or I'm using ActiveMQ, or I'm using Kafka. Okay, so don't confuse with that, because it's what RabbitMQ is doing. So it's like doing the work of broker. So like if one microservice wants to communicate with the second microservice is messaging queue. So his role is for role is like a broker. So we are calling a message broker also. Okay. So what is RabbitMQ? So RabbitMQ is an open message broker software that originally implement advanced messaging queue. Okay. So protocol. So you can, in short, you can say like AMQP. So the full form is Advanced Messaging Queue Protocol. So any message broker like Kafka, ActiveMQ are implemented on the basis of advanced messaging queue protocols. Okay, so all messaging brokers, who whatever the messaging brokers are there, they should implement this advanced messaging queue protocols. Okay, so what basically RabbitMQ is doing? Okay, it accepts the message from the producer. We'll discuss in later what is producer and what is consumers and other terms also. So it will accept the message from the producer and deliver them to the consumer. Okay, so producer is, what is producer? Like you can just think like who will create the message, okay, and deliver them to the consumer. Consumer is nothing but who can consume the message. Okay, so the Rabbit MQ responsibility to accept the message from the producer and deliver to the consumer. Okay, so it's act like a middleman. Okay, so it's act like a middleman. If we have two microservices, so it's working like a middleman. Okay, it's taking the request from one microservices and sending the request to other microservice. It's act like a middleman which can be used to reduce the loads. Okay, because if it is as we in previous video we have already told that how it is reducing the loads and how it is managing the messaging queue. Okay, so it act like a middleman which can be used to reduce the load and deliver time taken by web application server. It's very fast. Okay, so it's like it reduce the time and reduce the load as well. It, like you can say like it will do like a load balancing things. Okay, so yeah, RabbitMQ is developed by Pivotal. Okay, so pivotal is the mm, honor of this RabbitMQ. Okay. So let's begin with some other terms also, like producer. Okay, so what is producer? The producer publishes a message to the exchange. Okay, like one microservice or one service is requesting or creating any messages. Okay, creating any request is called producer. Okay, so which publish a message to exchange, and exchange part also we'll cover in next later slides. Okay, so producer is responsibility to create and send message to queue via exchange. Okay, so you can just simply say like producer is nothing but creating the message or publishing a message. Okay, publishing a request or message, you can say anything. So I think you are clear with these producers. So let's begin with consumer. Okay, so like producer is producing the message and consumer is consuming the message. Okay, so consumer who receive the message from the queue. So like if some producer is produce the message. Okay, so someone is there to consume also, right? So who is going to consume this message is called as consumer. Like consumer who receive a message from the queue is called consumer. Consumer responsibility to handle the message present in queue. Okay, so consumer will consume this message and process this message according to their needs. Okay, so I think you are clear with producer consumer. So let's begin with exchange. Okay, so what is exchange? Okay, so like you can say like exchange is the entry point of any message broker. Okay, so like RabbitMQ start with exchange. Okay, what is exchange? It is a message routing agent. So so in the exchange responsibility to decide if some message is coming from the producer, exchange responsibility to decide to which queue it should go. Okay, so it's totally depend on the exchange. Okay, so when we are going to see the flow, then you can understand clearly what is exchange. But just you can think, just you can get some idea about the exchange. Okay, so an exchange is responsible for routing the message to different queue with the help of header attribute binding and routing keys. Okay, so that things will cover in flow parts, so you can understand this thing. Okay, just you can aware about this terms. Okay, because like if we are starting with installations and if we are working on the any project, so you cannot struct and you can do not confuse on shock like what terms it is and what is this, so that I can just for clearing purpose I can took this topic. Okay, so the exchange must know exactly what to do with the message it received. Okay, so like when producer produce a message, so the exchange responsibility is there to where this message should go. Okay, in which queue the message should go. So I think you can get some basic picture about the exchange. So let's see the routing key. Okay, so routing key is nothing but you can say like it's responsibility to binding between exchange and queue. Okay, so for binding purpose we are using routing key. Okay, so RabbitMQ messaging system use the routing key to determine who will receive your message. Okay, so this part will cover in flow so that you can get the clear idea about these things. Okay, and queues. Okay, what is queues? Queues in RabbitMQ are order of collections of message. Okay, so whatever the message like producer, as we have discussed in previous slides, producer produce a message. So where this message is going to store? Okay, so these all messages are going to stored in queues. Okay, so you can say like queues in RabbitMQ are order of collections of messages. If like a consumer is down. Okay, so so when we produce a message, it will go to queues. Okay, and it will store all the message there. Okay, messages are enqueued. Enqueued means like when we produce a message, it is in enqueued state, and when we consume the message, it is in dequeued state. Okay, delivered to consumer in first in first out manner. Okay, so like when we are like produce a message, like first message is produced and second message is produced. So the pattern or like manner of consuming this one is first in first out. Okay, first message will consume first, second message will consume first. Okay, it's not like last in first out. Okay, it's like a first in first out. So I think you are clear with message queues. So let see binding. Okay, so binding is nothing but the binding or link that you set up to bind a queue to an exchange. Okay, so you can say like connections between exchange and queue. Okay, it will bind using routing keys. Is nothing but a binding. Okay, so I think you are clear with these terms. So let's see the flow so that you can understand what is and how the flows are going on RabbitMQ. So see, you can see the diagram of this RabbitMQ flow. So see, this one is this one is a producer. So producer responsibility to produce a message. Okay, so it will produce a message, and when it will produce a message, it will send this message to exchange. Okay, this here it will come. Okay, so what exchange will do? Exchange will decide where my message should go. Okay, so according to binding, so as I already told in previous slides, like routing key routing key is used to bind between exchange and queues. Okay, so exchange will decide where this message go, in which queue the message go. Like exchange is decided on the basis of like headers and all the attributes is there, right? So on the basis of that, it will decide and it will send this message to the particular queues. Okay, so consider it will go to q1. Okay, so from here, by using routing key, exchange will send the message to queue, and queue will store this message in q1, and then it will consume by the consumer. Okay, so this is the flow of uh, RabbitMQ. So I think it's a very simple flow. Just producer will produce the message and consumer will consume the message, and this is the RabbitMQ. Okay, exchange will receive the message and exchange will decide where this message will go, and according to binding, it will send this message to particular queue, and then consumer will consume this message and it will process this message, and then this message, when the consumer will consume this message, and this message will delete. Okay, if the consumer is down, then it will store this message to queue until the consumer will up. Okay, so guys, I think you are clear with the flow of messaging queue and the terms we have going to use in our future series. Okay, in next series we are going to use these terms like producer, exchange, queue, so that time you are not confused. Okay, that time you can understand clearly, like, yeah, what is exchange and what is routing key and queues. Okay, I think you are clear with all these flows and all these terms of RabbitMQ. So yeah, friends, if you have any questions and query regarding this RabbitMQ series, you can just comment on that. And if you have any suggestion to improve my lecture, please comment on that. So we'll try to implement that things also in our upcoming videos. Okay. So guys, yeah, so next video we are going to do on installations of RabbitMQ, and all topics we are trying to cover. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.